Yo, we're here live, episode 3, Truth in the Booth, with Harvey Listen.
Harvey Listen.
Of the Wasteland Squad.
Wasteland Squad.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's great to have you here, man. How you doing, man?
Of course. I'm chilling, man. Just working. Life is just music, work, and family.
Yes, sir.
It's a good life.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Shit. So, let's talk about serotonin, man. Like, when you first came up to me, dude, and you were like, I was like, where can I get your music? I'm putting out this project. And you were like, oh, it's serotonin, but it isn't hip-hop.
Yeah.
You know, that, some people think like I'm a, like a straight hip-hop head, and like I don't listen to that shit, but that didn't throw me off. I was like, all right, this guy's got something else under his belt. And dude, I was really impressed, man.
Thank you.
Seriously, that was a great project. Like everything from the message to the, the overall production, and like I could see that you went out of your element a little bit, but it still is your element at the same time.
Right.
Like I could see some growth,
Yes.
So I just wanted you to like talk about that and tell me about the message and how that whole album was created.
Yeah, serotonin. It started off being just a collection of. I would do like a bunch of songs, like no matter what inspired me, and some of those songs were just like not hip hop. And so I put all the hip-hop songs together, and then I just put the songs that weren't hip-hop together. And the funny thing about it is that I only had like 3 or 4 songs at the time. Or no, 3 songs at the time. So like the concept serotonin in the album that I had planned kind of paved the way for the rest of the songs that I made. Shout out to LP. He helped me make the whole album. We put a lot of work in. He produced it. He made a lot of the songs on there. A lot of them just came from like concepts. Like I would just have lyrics. It's something that like I recorded in the car on my phone, like singing. And like he built the beat from scratch, or we built the beat from scratch, and then we recorded it from scratch. And I was just real nervous about the project because everybody knew me for Flawed at the time. It was all hip hop, and I was real nervous how people would receive it, because it was so different. But I'm really happy with the feedback I've been getting, man.
Yeah,
super original.
Thank you.
Super original.
Thank you.
Did work on that album.
So you kind of just alluded to it a little bit, but I want to know your like creative process. Like how do you go about making your music, and like where do you get inspiration from?
I get inspiration from everywhere. It's not just hip hop. Like anybody that knows me knows I listen to like a wide variety of different music. And now that I'm like kind of dabbling into like beat making, it's really it's really helped me out because there's so many different things that I've known that I can sample, but never really had the way to put it into a song that I can kind of mess with now. But with the creative process, if it's my project, like my album, I put a lot of work into it. It's like it becomes like a job, like another shift. But if it's like a collab, what I like to do is just kind of go in there and like feel the vibe out, and then just write on the spot, and then just hopefully walk out of the studio with a song, or at least like a decent rough, of a song. So.
Who were some rappers that you looked up to like early on? Like who made you want to rap? Like, you want to change the game, or like anybody like you looked up to early on, or because you're really original? So
I appreciate it, man. I think like the rappers that I was raised on, like that my father listened to, and like my mother listened to, like Wu-Tang Clan and Dilated Peoples, and I also get like influences from some other places that some people may even find corny, like Limp Bizkit. I was a huge fan of Limp Bizkit, bro, because just of the fusion. Linkin Park, I was a huge fan of Linkin Park because of the fusion of hip hop and other genres. Like that collaborative album that Jay-Z and Linkin Park did.
Oh, yeah. Blow your mind,
bro.
People love that album.
A mentor, not a mentor, but somebody important to me once told me that you got to find somebody when you really start to get serious that you want to like not emulate, but like kind of just use as a main example for who you want to be as a musician and the things you want to accomplish. And I think Kanye West has probably been the person that I've like grasped onto. I know it's like every other rapper's influence, you know, and whatnot, but I really am a Kanye fan. Like I think that his early work was so hip hop, was so dope, it was so classic.
College Dropout.
And then 808s and Heartbreaks came out, and people started criticizing him because
it's not a bad album either,
dude, I love that album. I love that album.
His latest one, in my opinion, is his worst album.
But I mean, it's still good work, but it might be on the lower scale of the, you know, as a whole body of work.
Yeah.
But Twisted Dark Fantasy came out and it just blew my top off, bro. Like it was so different, and the work that he put into it, it was like a whole entity. Like he had the album, which like had like this really cool and artsy fartsy like campaign of like, you know, different album artworks, and then he came out the short film with the album, the extended version of Runaway. That was just so insane.
Yeah, that song was great.
And that just really changed my outlook on Kanye. Like, I feel like that really changed the outlook on a lot of hip-hop, actually, from that point forward as well. You know, and then Watch the Throne and on and on. I just became a real fan.
Yeah. I don't think anybody can criticize Kanye for his lack of creativity.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can't, like, as an artist, the dude is a beast.
Yeah.
You know, it's all his personal life and whatnot.
Exactly.
You know, his attitude.
Exactly.
But, I mean, you know, it's Kanye. I mean, that's half of what makes his music great.
Exactly.
At the same time.
Yeah.
He's an enigma.
It's a shit show.
You gotta be able to stir the pot.
Yeah,
exactly. That's why Mayweather's huge. That's why Conor McGregor's huge. It's you gotta be able to stir the pot.
So that's why he's, you know, he got with Kim Kardashian. And, you know, he knows what he's doing. When you get to your top of your game, you know, you either plateau or keep doing. I mean, you got to give it to him because he's still doing something. You know, he's keeping it fresh on that level. You know, even if you're not with the more mainstream or whatever. You know what I mean? So let's see. So being a real respected cat in Vegas, like, how have you seen the trajectory of like LV hip hop, like on the scene? Like, it seems like everybody wants to work with you. Like, you're a real respected cat and real original. Like I said, how have you seen the game change in Vegas?
Let's see. Since I've really like stepped onto the scene, the only change I've seen is for the better. Most definitely. Like I stepped on the scene, and it was just me and my squad. And the more that we performed, and the more that we showed love on social media, and the more we went to go see other people's show and network, and you know everything that it takes. Now this year, I see the city really having a pulse. Like people are really starting to show love to each other, and they're really starting to gain the concept that like there's strength in numbers.
Yes.
Like the only way we're going to be able to like shine that light so that everybody else can see it is if everybody shines their light with it. You know, so it's this big, huge beacon like the Luxor.
Bunch of fucking Superman rappers out there, bro.
They cannot ignore. And so it's a bunch of LeBron Jameses out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding.
Mighty Mouse.
Sorry, LeBron James fans. He's a great player. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a bunch of people that want to do it for themselves. You know. But what I look forward to the most is seeing everybody at the top.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be an amazing experience. And I think like in 2016 is when I discovered you, and after I discovered you, I just continued to watch you grow, and like your pulse in general was just great. Like I'd go to your shows and your fucking fans are going nuts and shit. Like I was like, yeah, this guy's the real deal, bro. Like,
thank you.
You know,
thank you.
You got your shit together. You know, you're a great artist, and that's why we want to have you on the show.
I appreciate you guys having me, man.
Yeah,
this is dope, man. Here, shout out to the rest of the artists before me, man. Shout out to Choose in the Booth. This is dope. Some cool cash right here.
You want to shout out any cats that are also cool?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who do you mess with?
Let's see. Oh, I can do this forever. All right. Of course, shout out to the squad, Wasteland Squad. You know, ultimately like Insight, Intrepid Intellect, JY, XL, John Sadistic, everybody from Sioux Falls, Night Wolf. Snap Murphy, super dope. Ulysses, Indica, Elmer Abaco, of course. The HTC crew, and this is dope. Yeah, they're dope. Yegos is somebody that like stuck with me. I saw him once at a Tuesday Unplugged or something like that. He was just super dope. Zelly Vibes is a female artist out here that I really respect. Her music is crazy silky and just so smooth. Let's see, who else? I named so many people. I'm nervous that I'm not gonna name somebody. I mean, everybody that I've worked with, the homie AJ Farrow, TR3, of course B Daily, the freestyle king, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dotson's got your back.
Oh, Wolf Dotson, yeah. Oh, shout out to the North. Are you serious? Yeah, shout out to the North, bro. The North. Ooh, let's talk about the North, bro. I respected the North for so long now because even before I became like serious about this shit, like they were already serious about this shit. Yeah.
And they were one of the first cats I came across.
Yeah, bro. And you go to a Northtown show and it's like it's like a punk rock show, bro. Like they got mosh pits, like it's just so lit and the energy is so dope. And all those cats, shout out to Jerry Scheinfeld, Thelonious the God, St. Eastwood, Wolf Dotson, Skylar, like, you know, dude. Shout out to all of them. They're so dope, man, and they just all bring a real dope energy and a real dope vibe to the scene. And I know they're gonna pop, bro. Yeah, I know they're gonna pop.
Definitely.
Shout out to the gods.
So you were saying you work with some Tri-Cities, Washington. It's actually a place where I came back from.
Yeah.
C-Ray, Twisted Insane, Brain Sick. You want to talk about those fools?
Yeah,
because I have a little bit of background on that scene up there, you know.
I have a good friend in Campaign that I met at Money Place. He was walking around with a camera, and one day he just came up to me. He was like, you know, Harvey, we listening. You know, Harvey, we listening. You know, he was good people. He was just pumping my head up. And then one day he came up to me again and said, you know, I got some people I want you to meet. And he had already kind of like gave my music to all these people. So like when I finally met them at like a concert, it was a humbling experience because like I'm meeting all these people for the first time, but they're like, dude, I love your music. Like, oh, this is Harvey Listen? Like, this is Harvey Listen? It was real cool. And it's the Skyfall. Shout out to Skyfall Music. You know, they welcomed me with open arms. I've made a lot of connections with some great artists there, like Split Breed and Loud and Killer, great EDM artists. Goliath Cruz is a really dope hip hop artist. And they linked me with C-Ray. C.Ray, who's an insane artist, such a beast.
All around,
producer, rapper. Like, you know, he can put a nice melody on some lyrics too. Yeah, like a world of respect to that cat right there, bro. Super dad too at the same time. Has two beautiful children.
Nice.
And so humble too, man. Like, yeah, he's dope.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And I mean, the gap's starting to get bridged too. It seems like between like the West Coast hip hop. I mean, you got cats going to Texas. You got cats going to Phoenix. I mean, it seems like it's starting to make some. Was a fool from Salt Lake. Aerosol James.
Aerosol James. That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, seems like a lot of cats are.
You'd actually like
Vegas.
Check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not bad. Yeah,
JY moved out. He did a little pilgrimage. Moved from Vegas up to like Seattle and whatnot. Came down to like Reno.
Oh shit.
And then went to California and stayed in California. Now he's going to school for production.
Yeah.
To learn all the stuff he doesn't already know, I guess.
Right.
But better.
Yeah. But it's cool because he's also, you know, had time to like develop a ripple out there, you know. So like it's like a link, like a bridge from us to Cali, you know, through JY's.
And for real, and that's what we need, man. We need cats from Vegas going out, experiencing other markets, other scenes, getting connected, and then bringing those cats here at the same time. You know, like that's how it works, man. That's how we keep hip hop alive for real.
Everybody wants to go to Vegas, like
exactly. This could be a real hotspot for any entertainer. I mean, it is, you know. So, I mean, if we create that foundation with people that are close, you know, Southwest and Cali and all that, you know, like. Possibilities are limitless, man.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, people come here to see big artists all the time and just take advantage of everything Vegas has to offer. Like, all it takes is for us to get our foot in the door, and people are going to look forward to traveling to come see us you know, and then maybe go to the club or go to the bar or whatever after as well. It's like, this is a great city to have a thriving hip hop scene.
Yeah,
there's so much for it to offer, you know, but also there's like really good music coming out of here.
It's not just hip hop.
I see Vegas as being like the next, you know, Los Angeles or the next Atlanta or, you know, the next New York City or like, you know, the next place that like, it's like a hub for like really good music, bro. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Like people who's looking for good music, they go to like Atlanta, you know, because hip hop is like everywhere there, and music is everywhere there. I think what's unfortunate is that we're kind of drowned out by like the EDM scene and like everything else that's going on.
We're just drowned out completely by everything. And we were talking about this with Indica as well. You know, we do get drowned out, but this can be a really artsy city, and it's not even just hip hop. It's not even just music.
Yeah.
You know, we have so many good graphic cats out here, artists.
Oh, artists.
I mean, dancers. Some of the best breakers in the world started in Vegas. You know, DJs. We got everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Shout out to Orphan, bro. Orphan's a really dope artist.
Did my Vegas, first album cover as well. Yeah.
Yeah. He did the album cover for the group Blind Persistence, which is two of the homies, Insight and Intrepid Intellect from the Wasteland Squad. Yeah, man. Make sure you go check that out.
And so where can people hear your music? Like, people want to check out your new music, any new projects?
I have both my existing projects, Flawed and Serotonin on Bandcamp, harveylisten.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
You can stream me for free and stream Serotonin for free on soundcloud.com/Harvey Listen. You know, you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook. You know, as far as the future, me and JY are working on this album that I'm really excited about called Garlic Butter.
Speaking of JY, we got his beats playing in the background. This shit right here is funky, man. I'm like, oh shit. It sounds like something Coherent would like.
These beats that I'm playing right here are part of like a little EP, like a little project I'm gonna put together called Dibs. And it's like an inside joke because with the squad, it's like the different producers that make beats and stuff, they'll like introduce it to the squad in like our OneDrive or whatever. And it's like playground rules, like first person called Dibs, like they get, they get the beat, Yep. So there's this one day that JY decided to just flood OneDrive with a ton of beats, and like nobody was paying attention, you know. And I just called Dibs on like a nice 5-spotter, and I was like, oh, that's an album right there, bro, you know. So that's where these beats come from. I plan on putting those together for our next album too. You know, I got a lot of tracks coming out with Skyfall Music, with Glide Cruise, Be Genius. You know, some produced by the cats from Split Breed and Loud and Killer. And then I got tracks coming out with C.Ray. C.Ray, me and C.Ray want to actually start a project together too, but you know, it's been real busy for me. Yeah. So we're definitely gonna get around to it. C.Ray, we're definitely gonna get around to it.
Yeah, that'd be a dope project for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely think that one.
He's so dope to work with, bro. He's so dope to work with. Hell yeah.
So we want to shout out a few shows right now, just so Vegas, if you want to go out, experience some of this shit for yourselves, you can. So on, I believe it's this Sunday in Boulder City, actually, we got the Rolling Blackout Tour with Bomb Green, Charlie Madness, Snap Murphy, G Life from Utah, and then Dent 1 on the 1s and 2s. I mean, that's a pretty dope show. And I mean, it's a little out of town, but I mean, that lineup is probably worth the drive, man. Legit. Then next Saturday, Starving Artists, February 25th, Saturday at the Waterhole. Waterhole is dope. Got Profane, Ulysses, myself.
There we go.
Nice.
So definitely come check that out. Free show as well. And then the Sunday after that is another beat battle at the Beauty Bar, February 26th. So, I mean, I heard, I don't know, they had their finale, but I think they're starting it back up again.
Yeah. The Beauty Bar is always lit. I've been to a couple of those.
Yeah.
Those are dope.
Shout
out to Profane too. There's somebody I forgot for sure. Profane.
Yeah, hell yeah, he's a real cat. I've talked to him too. We want to get him on the show.
Hell yeah.
And you know.
Oh, Vic Smith.
Dang,
this reminded me of shout out to Vic Smith, bro. That's my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Vic Smith. He's a beast too, man.
Yeah, definitely. We wanna get him on some shit for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're definitely working, and I mean, he just posted an article this past week on Mike Xavier.
Yeah, check it out.
If you want to check that out,
yes,
go up on our page, and it's truthinthebooth.wordpress.com, and you can check that article. And many more articles come from the homie Hollow right here.
Yeah, that man is a prophet, bro.
Yeah.
That man is a prophet, bro.
He's
different, man. He's something different. He reminds me a lot of Common, bro.
Yeah.
He reminds me a lot of Common, bro.
Yeah, he is very common.
Yeah, his style, his message, his overall vibe, like he's shout out to Mike Xavier.
Very humble, inspirational guy. Like, I mean, you can't argue with the dude, man. He's needs to be respected, for real.
Oh yeah, he's dope for sure.
Oh yeah.
He's a good interview too, that's for sure. He's a pro.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yep. So we were talking about this a little bit earlier, but you said you're into crystals and shit.
Yeah, man.
So explain how you got into that, and like what do you got going on right here?
It's just something I'm playing around with. I've been trying to steer my life towards more natural means, baby steps.
And Eastern philosophy and medicine. Is great, bro.
So I try to like, just the things that are gonna kill you quicker. Like one of the things I started with was like deodorant. I don't wear any perspirants anymore.
Yeah.
Like I wear all natural stuff. No aluminum or anything like that that'll clog your pores and get you sick. Yeah. With crystals, or like with fragrances, I use essential oils and stuff like that, like cedarwood. And then with crystals, I got this one right here, amethyst for the new year. We would charge it in a full moon. I just wanted something to kind of, it may not even do anything, but I just wanted something to kind of, help me spark that fire into the new year and get the ball rolling. And this one, the lady that I got the amethyst from, shout out to Karma Connections on South Rainbow. She told me that amber was good for creativity in the creative process. So I didn't have money at the time when I bought the amethyst, but I came back and I was like, do you have any amber? And she only had this one piece left, but like the chain was kind of girly and whatnot, and she was nice enough to make me like a whole necklace, like a custom piece out of onyx. So your boy don't break out with his sensitive skin. Oh yeah, man! Shout out to Karma Connections, bro. Yeah, I like crystals, bro. I like anything natural because all that metal and stuff is just you can get the point across accessorizing with natural jewelry, but you don't need 1,000 diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like to be all flashy and whatnot. Like
for real. Yeah. No, I like it. It was dope, man.
It's good. Way cooler than fake bling or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or looking bling bling, flossing the wristwatch. That's all good though.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
So one more time, where can they get your music at, man?
One more time, Harvey Listen, .bandcamp.com, SoundCloud.com/Harvey Listen. That's about it. I mean, I have a YouTube page as well with a couple videos on there. If you want to check me out, just look up Harvey Listen. Add me on Instagram, Harvey Listen. And if somebody shared this that you haven't added me on Facebook yet, Harvey Listen, please add me.
Listen to the man.
Listen
He's
to
dope.
him.
Listen. He's dope for real.
Listen to Harvey. Shout out to Coherent. One more time, No,
Hollow.
You said you Hollow. Okay,
Hollow.
for sure. I was going to ask you what your rap name. Shout out to Hollow. Shout out to Truth in the Booth, man. There's some really cool guys here, bro. I appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. Bro. I'm glad we could plug you in and get this shit going.
Sure.
We didn't do nothing last week. Hollow's wife had some surgery and whatnot. We had some personal issues we had to take care of. But definitely trying to do this every week. Keep it going. So stay tuned. Truth in the Booth.
See you next time.